Hey guys, my name is Aminah. I'm 22 years old and I recently graduated from Howard University. What is your diagnosis? When did you learn about it? My diagnosis is GAD, which is Generalized Anxiety Disorder, and I learned about it 2018, February 2018. How did you react to being diagnosed? It was kind of weird because I was in the psychiatrist's office and they were just like, oh, you have this, and I was like, okay, like it was just like I didn't really know how to feel about it because it was kind of like just a confirmation thing, like kind of already felt like that. How has it affected your day-to-day? Pretty much every single day I worry about every single thing that could happen depending on what I'm doing that day, so it affects me every day, like no matter what I'm doing. How has it affected your relationships? Well, if we're talking about like family relationships, I feel like in my family kind of just makes everybody anxious when I'm anxious because everyone's just like trying to make sure everyone's okay. And in my friendships, it's more like people like kind of distance themselves from me if I start getting really anxious, but that's only because I'm already distancing myself from them because I don't want to I'm not good at communicating like everything I'm worried about. It's too many things to say in the first place. And then if I was dating someone, they usually just get freaked out and scared off. That's what usually happens. When is the right time to tell your partner? I feel like the right time to tell your partner is in the beginning so that you can both like know each other that intimately from the beginning and you can just grow from there, because it might be some steps back if you say it like already in the relationship. What stigmas do people associate with your illness? I'm not sure what stigmas are like specifically associated with GAD, but I feel like a stigma that comes for people with anxiety is just like that we're always like, I don't know. I feel like there's more stigma of being lazy, but that also could apply to like depression and other mental illnesses. But I think I've definitely felt that like people thought I was being lazy when I'm really in my room freaking out because I can't take a shower or something. I can't get up. It's not laziness. How long did it take for you to seek help and what deterred you? I think it probably took most of my life to seek help because I was the type of person who always just wanted to help myself, and I like to help other people, so doing that like helped me like not like take the focus off myself. But I realized I needed help when I was in college dating a guy, and he was like, you need to see a therapist, and I was like, maybe so. What are some positive things that have come of it? Some positive things that have come from me being anxious all the time is that I'm very like intuitive. Like I've already considered every possibility. So when stuff starts coming up, I'm like, oh, I know what to do. I already thought about this. There we go. What changes in your life have you made due to it? It's about to be 2020, so I would say almost 2 years ago I found out about it. I just really realized that I have to take better care of myself and like stop worrying about what people are doing or like taking care of other people instead of myself. So I've definitely devoted more time to like being alone with my thoughts and like still trying to be positive to myself instead of just being positive to everyone else to distract me from my thoughts, if that makes sense. What do you think has made you more susceptible to developing GAD? I said this before, but definitely think my childhood trauma like made me more susceptible to developing this disorder because I was in an environment where I had to worry about my every move. That just kind of manifested in my adult life where I just worry about things I don't have to worry about. Okay. How are you being treated professionally, self-medicating? Okay. Basically, I have to treat myself every day by smoking weed every single day. It makes me feel so much more relaxed. You know, I don't have to think about nitpicking everything I do every second of the day because I'm high. And it's not even like a high where you're just like can't do anything and you're like perpetuating that lazy stigma. No, you're just able to think way more clearly. Like your mind is more clear. And also, I stopped going to therapy when my semester ended at school. I went in the spring semester and then it was summer, so I stopped going. And I haven't been back since because I feel like I've been coping on my own, and like the type of independent spirit I am, I'm just kind of like, I want to do it by myself. So I've been just like telling myself to just do it. When I get in a little rut and I'm thinking to myself and I'm staying in my bed and I can't get out of my thoughts, all them tabs is open, I just start closing them tabs. Just had to take action sometimes. How has it affected your academic/occupation? Well, academically, it was just kind of like just putting up really a lot of pressure on myself all the time to do well, which is good when it's healthy, but when it's like too much, you just like kind of like crumble under the pressure, I guess. Like I had a few bad semesters, but then like once I started going to therapy, I like got more like better at handling my schoolwork with balancing, taking care of myself and stuff. And I don't think that's it for that one. Let's move on to this one. What do you wish to overcome in the future? I guess I just wish to overcome like doubting myself, because I think a lot of anxiety that people have comes from just always doubting that you're doing the right thing, which I think a lot of people may doubt if they're doing the right thing, but it's like extreme self-doubt. Like you haven't even tried and you're already talking yourself out of it, type of thing. And I want to overcome that so that I can just live freely. Free spirit out here. I'm still doing that though. I'm still doing that. We just working on it. And what would you tell someone else in your position? I would tell someone else in my position to make sure that they have a support system, because if I didn't have a support system of like all my friends and like my family and even people that just like I've helped in the past and they wanted to help me like once I maybe needed help, like it's important to just have people that you know are going to be there for you and to be there for yourself and know like you can make the right decision for yourself. Don't doubt yourself. Don't do it. What do you wish to tell your younger self? I wish to tell my younger self to just say what the fuck she was thinking about. Oh, can I? Okay. I wish that my younger self would have just like communicated everything she was going through, because instead of communicating, I just kind of like dealt with it and just kept it all inside. I didn't tell anybody, like not my friends, not my family, nobody. So I would have told my younger self to just open up about stuff. That's it.